What is happening, fishing friends? And welcome to another episode of DEBO'S Fishing. Now today's broadcast is a little ironic. Last week we talked about tackle simplification. You know, you don't need as many lures, you don't need all that stuff. Well, today we're going to talk about purchasing lures. I do keep my tackle simple. However, we do use lures. We do lose lures. And what every angler likes to talk about is purchasing lures, right? We love to go look at the new things, pick out the new stuff, what color. Well, if you've got away from all that, picking out the new fancy stuff, and you've got the colors that work for you narrowed down, like we talked about last week, simplifying what you have, it's okay to stock up on the stuff that works, especially when you can get a good deal on it. Because the one thing that every angler hates to talk about is how much they spend on said lures, right? Especially if their husband or wife are around or a significant other. We don't want to get into that. Yeah, you all know this place. That's why I find it funny when they talk about $25 Walmart challenges. I'm like, there's tons of good stuff there. So I thought, you know what? Let's do a video on budget-minded angling, where to get good lures at a good price. It was like 30 bucks for all this. That's pretty crazy. You can go to some of the big stores, Bass Pro, Cabela's. A lot of their stuff is pretty overpriced. Don't get me wrong, I love the stores, but sometimes it's just a little expensive unless you can hit sales. Walmart though, Walmart's a place that I've been highly surprised about. I don't really know that they carried like newer lures that I would actually use. I remember walking through and seeing all the weird little old Rebel lures. You know what, they actually have quite an array of lures that I still currently use in my rotation. So if you're on a budget and you need to find some good lures, hitting up the old Walmarts. First on the list, some old chatterbaits. Walmart carries these and they're only like $3.40 a piece. People snatch them up pretty quick, but they do have varying colors, white and chartreuse, the black and blue, green pumpkin. You just kind of have to time it. Last year they had a whole bunch at the beginning of the season. People nabbed them up pretty quick and they weren't too quick to replenish them. Here's some deals I always hop on. The old frogs. I picked up one of the Lunker Hunt frogs. For some reason they had this color on sale. I don't know if they didn't like this this particular shade or if they just had extra ones, but this one was like $3 cheaper than the other ones, or $2 cheaper. So I picked up, it was the last one. People had jumped on it. But the frogs that I always get over there are the Booyah Pad Crashers. These are always like $4. And sometimes they do have varying sizes of these on sale. I don't know why, it must be an overstock thing, but I nab up these whenever I find some that I need over there. I like to have a couple extra. The black and yellow are my favorite. I don't care about the top color because only the fisherman sees that. The bottom color is what I pay attention to, black or white bottom. I always have a few of each of those. The craws. These are old style Havoc Pit Bosses. They've been out for quite some time, but I tell you what, I still use them. The four little legs on back kick really well. They have these in bins for like $1.90. I don't know if people just don't really use them anymore because of all the cool stuff out there. You know, the Strike King kickers, the NetBait Paca stuff. I use those too, but I bought a few more packs of these. I like to go with not just the regular green pumpkin, but the purple flake and the green flake. They're just a little bit different than the regular pumpkin. I can also use them to imitate bluegill as well. On the back of chatterbaits, I rig them vertically on the back so the little things go this way. Yum dingers. Walmart's has the yum dingers. Not just the regular variety, but the Walmart by me had the swimming dingers where they have like a little paddle tail on the back. Great for the back of chatterbaits, swim jigs. They're pretty low, slim profile, not a lot of kick, so a little bit more subtle. And you can use them just like your regular Senko 2 or stick bait and kind of swim them on the way back. So they're pretty versatile. These were, I think, $1.90 as well, but it's only an 8-pack, so you kind of have to be careful on those. The rib snakes. These are, again, an older bait. However, Walmart runs specials on these too. I think this pack was also like $1.90. The other ones were like $3. So I don't know why they didn't like the green pumpkin with blue fleck, but I got a couple packages of them. They're great for shaky heads. Again, they're kind of an older bait, but they definitely work. I've had a lot of good luck on these. Brush hogs! Walmart has the old brush hogs in the bargain bin. You can tell it's kind of an old, ratty looking thing, so I don't know if they come from a warehouse somewhere. These were $1.99, I believe. I'm snatching all of them up. When you spot a good deal, gotta pick them up. Cotton Cordell spots. I have to say that I owe this recommendation to Matt from Tactical Bassin. I was watching his video earlier this year on rattle traps, lipless crankbaits, because I'm not a strong lipless crankbait fisherman. And I know people have tons and tons of luck catching really big fish on them. So I thought, you know what? I need to pick some up. And I picked up, and I've had a few the old Bill Lewis rattle traps. Picked up some of those and had some awesome luck this year. I caught my biggest freshwater drum that I've ever caught, 6.5 pounds, just under 7 pounds, on just a silver rattle trap. So these are definitely some that I'm going to be using. They have a great action. These are only like $1.80 in the bargain bin, so I grabbed the last 3. But if you're just throwing these shallow, banging them off rocks, chipping them up real quick, they don't last real long, but it's better than spending $5, $6 on a Strike King. Last but not least, one of the baits that I've had a ton of good luck on, one of the baits that brings back a ton of memories with me and my old man, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, still dark, getting out on the water where there's a nice little mist, popping the topwaters. It's the topwater that my old man taught me to fish with. It was the Zara Spook Puppy. I love these. I've always had these in my tackle box, a little stick bait. They work well. Again, these have the yellow tag. They were $1.80. It was the last one. I wish I could have got some bigger ones, the regular, just walking Zara Spooks, but they did have a puppy. So I'm sure inventory varies depending on where you're at, depending on which Walmarts you hit. But I guarantee they've got a ton of good baits at affordable prices, especially if you check the little bins on the bottom, the little bargain bins where it's overstock, or I don't know what it is. Let me know what you think of these type of videos. Do you like them? Do you not really like them? Are there other things you want to see? If you like this type of video, comment below and let me know what type of fish food for thought Sundays you would like to see. It is Sunday, new place, new time, not the Fridays anymore, but I love it. I love seeing the comments down below. So if you do like this type of video, please leave a comment below and let me know what other type of videos you would like to see, what topics we'd like to discuss, because you might just get a shout out. Today's shout out is for Chris McVeigh. Awesome subscriber of mine. He's been a great guy, very, very, very supportive of me and my videos. He dropped a bunch of suggestions, and this was one of his he dropped in a previous video. So thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Everybody, I appreciate all my subscribers, but especially if you're commenting and being active with me, I really enjoy that. So, till next time.